Hi, this is a weird one that I'm doing. I actually want to check out this video. Actually, what's dating like for Black people in Korea? Let's go.
Do not come here trying to find a wife. Please do not.
I feel more single being here.
Koreans love black men. They love us.
If you dating one person, you probably dating five more people behind that.
Where are you from and
What?
how long have you been living in Korea?
I am from the US. I've been in Korea for 2 years now.
Hi guys, my name is Moon. I'm actually influencer in South Korea and I come
Mm-hmm.
from France. Hi, my name is Brandy from Jersey.
What is dating like for you as a black person in Korea?
It's all right. I haven't had any issues. It's very diverse. It's the same as the states. So dating in Korea, man, everybody is with the same people. So if you dating one person, you probably dating five more people behind that. To be honest with you, it's a lot of stuff going on out here, but it's a fun place. It's a fun place.
I think because
So you
I've
can't be
heard
serious here?
negative things in the past, I'm kind of hesitant in general. Like I'm not really. I am confident in myself, but I'm quite like shy when it comes to dating. So
Then you're not confident.
I'm even more shy when I come to Korea because I couldn't suspect like, oh, does that guy like me or is he talking about me? Because I can't really speak Korean. I can understand like weiguk and all of these like words, like foreigner words,
Mhm.
but I'm quite cautious. I wouldn't even like my friends like, oh, go on the app. What about this? But it's kind of like, what if I face so much rejection, or what if like they just like
Exactly. Then you're not confident. Then that defeats that narrative.
me because I'm black versus actually liking me. Like I actually had it's embarrassing the other day, some guy in the club
Okay.
was like, oh, I really like Latinas, and I was like, I'm not Latina, and he's like, yeah, but, and I'm like, it's not but, like, if you can't get my race right, then you already like lose in general.
Okay, okay. Damn. I was trying to feel bad for her, but a guy approached her, and she was nitpicking.
I feel like Korea is such a couple place. Like everywhere you go, like even here, there's so many couples. Everyone's
I think it's because when they get approached, they don't nitpick.
dating, go to a cafe, people on dates. Like sometimes they're even just like with their laptop sitting next to each other, doing their own thing, but they're together. I feel more single being here, and as a black person, I don't have the unfortunately confidence to be.
I mean, if you were Latina, you would probably be not be single. That's all I'm saying. You could have been Latina that one night. Who knows? You could have been like, well, not really Latina, but hey, let's go with it, right? It's just a mistake. I don't know what it is, man. But if somebody approaches you, they approach you. It doesn't mean you're not approachable.
Be like, oh yeah, let me just go up to that guy because the language barrier. And in Korea, it's very obvious that like white is the standard. White is like preferred, like a light
Of
shade.
course,
And
when you're looking from the comfort of your own home, of course that's the case. But you're not out there. You're not actually exploring. You're not going on dates. You're not letting people approach you. Of course, that's how it looks like to you. Of course.
if a white girl and a black girl were like standing next to each other, I feel like 9 times out of 10 they would choose the white girl because it's kind of what they've been shown as popular and mainstream and attractive.
Look at the dude is looking and is like, I don't really get it, but
So yeah, I mean, there are the odd cases where people, Korean guys,
hmm
are dating black girls, but fingers crossed, Yeah, you never know. Because me, I don't have a type. Like, I like every black, white, Asian, whatever. But I
do you like Latina? Do you like Latina?
feel like they look at me and that's like the last option.
I'm married, but I have friends, and I know their story and all. But just hearing their story, it's complicated. It can be real complicated. Like if you don't have anybody that's loyal and that's really willing to work things out and go through different things with you, it
Yeah.
can be complicated. You never know if the female have somebody on the side. It's complicated.
Why do you think it's complicated?
Being here in a whole
hmm
other country, it's you have to learn the other language if you are willing to date a Korean. But Koreans here, hey, they good looking for real. That's one of the main perks. But
Yeah.
like I said, you have to learn their language, and I would say if you know their language, to them that is sexy.
I say it's like 50-50. It's either they absolutely disgusted with me or they love me. It's either one or the other. I'm gonna be honest. Personally, non-Korean citizens is like everybody doing them. Like ain't no relationships out here. Do not come here trying to find a wife. Please do not. Or do
Yeah.
not come out here trying to find a man unless they stay inside and they all about themselves and they prove to you that you not look for it. Let it come to you. Please. I'm saving you a lot of heartache. I've been through it already. By the first week. By the second week, I was heartbroken.
So what? There's a lot of people cheating that side. Damn. And you think that these countries, you would think that maybe it's the places that these people hang out, like the company they keep, but you would think that most people from that side would like not be entertaining that kind of stuff.
Already, so
But then
this
they're
is
dating.
very interesting thing.
I'd say it's kind of like hard because I don't know. I feel like even though Korea's becoming more open, it's still like they still have a lot of stereotypes against black women out here. So they either think we're like really like easy or like down to try like a lot of things, or they're like
Okay.
kind of just want to try. I don't know. I feel like they go in with them
Yeah.
like intentions, and it's kind of like awkward or weird.
To be
Yeah.
honest, I never ever dated Korean guy. It will be possible, but for me, I'm a tall girl, black. The first thing I noticed when I said I tried to, is like flirting with a guy, or else I really felt the difference between being a foreigner girl
Hmm.
as a black person, and also the Korean girls. They like separate the both, and I was so shocked because I thought about the fact that since when doesn't matter, like where you come from or your skin color. It should
Hmm.
be only like the personality, or if you feel attracted to that person. But
Why do people wanna go to these Asian countries, man? Like I hear sometimes people like, hey, I wanna stay in that Asian countries. Like no, like really, really ask and really think about like the experience that you might have when you go to those countries. Because like I would argue that not that people are racist. It's just it's not normal for a community to have a black person in their neighborhood. It really is not normal. There's not a lot of black people that size, so it's understandable why they would act some type of way and whatnot. But I'm really surprised about the freaky stuff. Like, damn, I thought they were loyal that side.
I was like, I'm black, I'm really tall, and I do speak Korean, so I was like trying the both way. Okay, let's see if what's the problem. So first, if I talk with a guy, I can feel like really okay to speak in Korean, okay to speak in English. But then when I saw that some of the guys that I wanted were like not really into it, I really felt directly what was the problem. Only my skin color and where I come from.
And you just now
Nah,
mentioned as like you're tall.
nah, yeah, they're like,
Well, I can see that. Like, how tall are you?
182 centimeters.
So how would you say your experience as being
listen. Whether it's racial, whether it's height, whether it's age or where you come from, whatever, everybody has their preference. Everybody has their preference, and they have a right to such a preference. So I understand frustrations. I understand their frustrations, but everybody has a choice to make that's gonna be good for them at the end of the day. And we're talking about that initial attraction, right? The thing that makes you talk to somebody, right? And like she has a type too. Come on, bruh.
like a tall black woman, like in the dating community in Korea?
I think I'm a little bit out of it.
Like for one, I haven't really like dated in Korea, but I do recognize a huge difference, especially as like working
Hmm.
in the club area, seeing the way how black men and women are viewed and dealt with versus like other ethnicities,
Hmm.
specifically like white people. Most of the time that I see like interracial couples, it's mostly like Korean and white, whereas a lot of times as black people are seen as like fetishized or like a fun time, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't really see serious relationships with us, just like someone making out with like a black person. Or for me, people always telling me like, "Oh, you're so hot, your body's so hot, blah blah blah." But like no one ever like going like the next
Next step,
step
yeah.
to create a relationship. It's just right there in the moment. Would you say
Yeah, so it's like yeah, like you said, it's like a fetish thing or like hey, people like it's an interesting thing. Hey, let me try this out for the night if you're in a club or something like that, or hey, let me try this out for like a short term period or something like that. Really is insulting, honestly speaking. That's really insulting. Damn. Being taken seriously as a person is a privilege. It's like when you're taken seriously. So moving locations is one of the most important things you could ever do. Like if you're an adult and let's say you have kids and whatnot, you really got to think about that. You really got to think about like, are my kids gonna be welcome in the neighborhood? Are they gonna be welcomed by the people here, by the kids? You know, if you only gotta choose schools and all that kind of stuff, you gotta think about these things, and they don't, because your kid is gonna be exposed to that, and they're gonna grow up, and you know, it's a really important thing. You know, you gotta think about it. You know, and when you're moving yourself and you're single and all that kind of stuff, and you're looking for love in a different neighborhood, in a different community of people, like you gotta think about that kind of stuff. You just have to, because I feel like people are just so much in love with just the area, how it looks like. It's like it's not gonna do much for you, you know. Especially when you don't go out a lot, when you gotta work, you have a 9 to 5, you know. That's not gonna do much for you. What are you doing?
Like dating for you, it's a lot easier, or like it's just I don't like a lot harder. Like how would you like rate it?
Personally, it's a lot harder just because I'm mainly pro-black, so I literally have to step outside of my comfort zone, like to even talk to them. Cause I'm pro-black. I mainly date black women. That's just my thing. I'm from Alabama, I'm from the South. That's just what it is where I'm from. You know.
Go
To
back to
directly answer your
Alabama, bro.
question, it's not hard. As long as you know a little bit of Korean, they know a little bit of English. It's like y'all can make it work.
So one of the first things that I heard from basic training was Koreans love black men. They love us. They bold here. Like they really are bold.
Yeah, yeah. If you keep it P, everybody gonna gravitate towards you. You know, the only time it's really hard to date out here is if you secluded. If you stay by yourself, if you stay in the room,
Yeah.
and you're not a person that really likes to go out, it's gonna be hard for you.
So how would it say with dating?
All right, that makes more sense. You know, you go out a lot, you're gonna get a lot of people that are gonna be interested, way more than than you could get when you're like just secluded and you have a 9 to 5 and all that kind of stuff. But that like again, if you are a shy individual or you are a person who's mostly secluded for whatever reason, you got to think about it. You can't just move to a country or move to a place and whatnot and think that everything is gonna pan out well when it's like a different community from you. Like race is huge, people. Race is huge. It's literally how we think sometimes. You know, it's like your community, like you know, like where you come from, bro. Come on, you know. Damn.
Culture in Korea is different from that of America.
I would say like the dating culture here in Korea is very love bombing, and it's like very like fast paced. My friend went on 2 dates, and then after the guy wanted to be like her boyfriend, and I'm like, what? You know, so I think in America, like, that doesn't fly. You know, you have to get to know someone first before you date them, because you could be a whole serial killer, and you're trying to date me after a week, you know?
I don't want to say the aggressiveness.
I mean, like you could talk about that, the dating part, but you know, I mean the relationship part, but you know, in America, people have, um, you know, they spend the night together after like a day. Like so, you know, not even knowing each other. So, you know, not even in just America, even here. What the hell?
Of dating, but like a lot of it, it's in comparison to the states, it's about a bit more commercialized and aggressive because you have like the celebration of 100 days, 200 days, 3, 4, 5, whatever, and then you have Pepero Day, Valentine's Day, White Day, and Black Day.
What the hell? Wait, are these holidays? I'm missing what he's
And
talking. What
like
is he
so
talking
many other like things surrounding dating as far as like commercial wise. Whereas in the States you have Valentine's Day, anniversary, and in some states you have this thing called Sweetest Day, which is like in October. So it's not like a significantly less amount of like celebrations and stuff happening on a couple like level and stuff. So it's very different in that regard. And then you also have like the pressure of like everybody. It's like such a regular question to hear here. Oh, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Or why aren't you dating? Whereas in the States, the only time you hear that is either from like old people or somebody that's like wanting to date you. So when I hear people asking like, oh, do you have a girlfriend? Why don't you have a girlfriend? My immediate thought is, they must want me. It's like, no, it's just a regular question that people ask here because that's how prominent dating is in this country.
What is your ideal type?
It's like my eyes or taller than me with long hair. So I like long hair guys. The eyes is the most important.
I told you. I told you she has a preference. I told you she has a preference already, and she has a right to it. That's the thing.
Then if he has long hair, I'm happy. If he doesn't, it's okay. And then the personality for sure.
What if it's shorter than you?
I don't discriminate. Like I can have maybe a crush on him, but if I just judge on the appearance, I will not like turn around for a shorter guy because I will think he's not attracted to me too.
Okay,
What is one
that's
advice
cool.
that you give to, like, all the people of color or the black people coming to Korea, like, wanting to date? Like, what advice would you give to them?
Keep it P. My main advice is make sure you're ready and make sure you have some knowledge when it comes to relationships.
If you come to South Korea, no need to look for someone to date. Just enjoy the country. If you find your love, like God bless. If you don't, it's not like the end of the world. Really, don't lose
Yeah.
your self-esteem
Yeah.
here.
Don't.
Try
Exactly.
to understand who you need and who you are first, like your value. And if these people don't accept you like you are, as you are, just don't
Doesn't
try
matter.
to push them and don't try to make them accept
Accept
it.
you,
If
exactly.
they don't, that's their problem. Just be who you are and love yourself.
Self.
Love you.
Hey, love you too. Exactly. Keep it P. That means positive, by the way. I don't know what you were thinking, but it means positive. But yeah, yo, moving to another country, man, is just my opinion. I'm not gonna move to another country, bro, unless I'm sorted. Like, in terms of like, relationship wise, job wise, kids wise. I gotta think about my kids, man. Like, my kids are gonna be black and they're gonna be exposed to all of the other Asian kids, and they're gonna be the outlier, the outcast and all that kind of stuff, and and things like dating, love, and all those are important. They really build something in you, and it's like to just like I hate it when people romanticize moving. I hate it when people do that. They should stop that. Don't romanticize moving to another country. Don't romanticize moving to any Asian country, to any Eastern country, whatever, man. Any country. Doesn't matter where it is, bro. Don't romanticize that. Because, like, there's people who moved in Switzerland, like, bro, like, what's this country? They said the French. Is it France? Yeah, France. Pretty racist, apparently. I don't know. Apparently. And it's like, why are you there? Why are you there? Why did you move there? I understand people who don't have a choice but to live there, who are born and raised there, but why are you there? God.